Let's set the scene 15th century Scotland, windswept and wild, where the game we now call golf truly began. Along the east coast, shepherds with crooked staffs knocked stones toward rabbit holes, simple, rugged and addictive. This wasn't a game for the elite, it was for everyone, shaped by the land itself. The links, sandy, windswept and useless for farming, became the first courses, with sheep keeping the grass short and dunes forming natural hazards. No architects, just nature's hand and a test of patience and skill. The game grew so popular that in 1457 King James II tried to ban it. His soldiers were golfing instead of practicing archery. The ban failed, of course. Even royalty couldn't resist. King James IV bought clubs in 1502. Golf wasn't invented in a boardroom, it grew from the soil, a folk game for all. The wind, the gulls, the sandy turf, these elements forged golf's soul. Walk the ancient links of St Andrews or Musselburgh and you still feel that connection to something timeless. It all started with a stick, a stone and a hole in the ground. That's the true origin of golf. Early golf was chaos. No universal rules, just local customs and plenty of arguments. The Honourable Company of Edinburgh Golfers changed that in 1744, drafting the first written rules at Leith Links. 13 simple articles: tee within a club's length, play the ball as it lies, lose the hole if you lose your ball. These rules brought order and fairness, transforming golf from a pastime into a sport. Clubs like St Andrews adopted and adapted them, and soon the Royal and Ancient Golf Club became the game's authority. The spirit of those first rules, fair play, honesty and playing the course as you find it, still defines golf today. Without those original 13 articles, we might still be making it up as we go. The written rules gave golf structure, legitimacy and a way to spread worldwide. It was the start of golf's transformation from local pastime to global sport. The game finally had a code everyone could follow. And that's how golf found its order. From chaos to code, the rules shaped the game, and we're still arguing about them today. Imagine playing with a ball stuffed with goose feathers. The feathery was golf's first high-tech marvel. Expensive, fragile and easily ruined by rain, it ruled for centuries. Then came the gutter percher ball in 1848, moulded from tree sap, cheaper, tougher and a game changer. Players noticed scuffed balls flew better, leading to the first dimples and the birth of golf ball aerodynamics. The Haskell ball arrived in 1901, a rubber core wound with thread, flying farther and softer than ever. Each new ball forced changes in clubs, courses and strategy. The Pro 5-1, launched in 2000, brought multi-layer construction and unprecedented performance. The evolution from feather-stuffed leather to today's high-tech marvels is staggering. Every innovation changed not just how far we hit, but how we play and think about the game. Technology and tradition have always danced together in golf. The ball's journey mirrors the game's own evolution, and it's still rolling forward. Early clubs were hand-carved from wood. Long noses, baffing spoons, cleeks, each unique, each with its own quirks. The swing was flat and sweeping, perfect for the feathery ball. The gutter percher ball demanded tougher clubs, so metal plates and then full iron heads appeared. Specialised irons like the Mashie and Niblick gave players new options. For centuries, hickory shafts ruled, flexible, beautiful but inconsistent. Every club felt different. Mastery required artistry and adaptation. Steel shafts arrived in the 1930s, bringing consistency and revolutionising the swing, more upright, more powerful. Suddenly, every 7-iron felt the same, making the game more accessible. The romance of hickory faded, but steel democratised golf. The move from wood to steel was the biggest leap in equipment history. Clubs evolved, and so did the swing. Technology changed the game, but skill and feel still matter. The swing story is one of constant adaptation. The first courses weren't designed. They were discovered on Scotland's linksland, shaped by wind, sheep and time. Fairways were worn paths, greens just finer patches of turf, and holes often started as rabbit scrapes. Scoring was match play, and the number of holes varied wildly. Leith had 5, Montrose 25. St Andrews set the standard from 22 holes to 18 simply by combining a few short ones. Natural features defined the challenge, pot bunkers formed by sheltering sheep, fairways full of humps and bumps. Luck was part of the game, teaching humility and acceptance. In the late 1800s, architects like old Tom Morris began designing inland courses, adding artificial mounds, bunkers and trees. This was the birth of golf course architecture. Parkland courses brought a new style, but the wild, unpredictable links remained the game's soul. The course's evolution mirrors golf's journey from wildland to crafted challenge. Every course tells a story, shaped by nature and human hands, and the spirit of the links lives on. Golf needed heroes, and the great triumvirate delivered. Harry Vardon, John Henry Taylor and James Braid. Between them, they won 16 Open Championships from 1894 to 1914, dominating the sport. Vardon's elegant swing and the Vardon grip set the standard. He became golf's first international celebrity. Taylor, a fierce competitor, helped found the first Professional Golfers Association and fought for pros' rights. Braid, powerful and reserved, excelled with the new Haskell ball and later designed over 200 courses. These three elevated golf from club pastime to major spectator sport. They set new standards for excellence and professionalism. Their legacy shaped the game's future. Golf's first superstars made it a sport the world could follow. Not all great courses survive. Some vanish, lost to development or time, remembered only in stories and photos. The Lido Golf Club on Long Island, a Charles Blair Macdonald masterpiece, was lost to World War II and never restored. Fresh Meadow Country Club, a Tillinghast gem, hosted major championships before being buried under suburbia. Even Scotland lost sacred ground. Bruntsfield Links, once home to the Royal Burgess, is now a public park. These lost courses are part of golf's heritage, reminders of the game's journey and the need to preserve its classics. They're more than forgotten fields. They're chapters in golf's story. Their memory urges us to cherish what remains. The ghosts of lost courses still haunt the game. Golf's global explosion is an American story. The real start came in 1888, when John Reed and friends laid out holes in Yonkers, New York. The turning point, 1913, when amateur Francis Ouimet beat British legends at the US Open, making golf front-page news. The game boomed, public courses spread, and Bobby Jones became America's first icon, winning the Grand Slam in 1930. From America, golf spread worldwide, aided by the British Empire and later global stars. The big three, Palmer, Player, Nicklaus, brought golf to new audiences, especially in Asia. International stars like Steve Ballesteros and Greg Norman cemented golf's global status. Today, golf is played and loved everywhere. The game's journey from Scottish links to global phenomenon is complete. Golf truly belongs to the world. The modern era of golf was shaped by two forces, television and technology. TV brought the game into living rooms, turning players like Arnold Palmer into superstars and fueling the sport's growth. Equipment evolved rapidly. Graphite shafts, massive metal woods, forgiving irons, making golf more accessible and fun. Pros became athletes, combining power, precision and fitness. Then came Tiger Woods in 1997, winning the Masters by 12 strokes and transforming golf's audience and appeal. The Tiger effect drove ratings, prize money and course redesigns. Today, launch monitors and GPS devices analyze every shot. Players are fitter and more skilled than ever. Yet the essence remains. You, a ball, a club and a hole in the ground. It's still a walk in a beautiful place, a battle against the course and yourself. Technology and TV changed everything, but the soul of golf endures. The game keeps evolving, but its heart stays the same. Golf's magic is timeless, and that, above all, will never change.